Hannah,
anyway,
can I show you how to set off some fireworks?
Yeah, okay. Is there any way we can hold that for a couple of minutes or two until Joe and Ciara get back? That's okay. That's okay.
That's fine. Yeah. Let me show you how to light a firework.
Okay, cool. Here.
You just grab it with the middle trigger on your right controller.
We're live, everybody.
Yes, we are. Woohoo!
You're live.
The middle trigger.
Setting off a firework?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Woo!
Amazing.
World is live.
Yay! Congratulations.
Amazing.
Sorry, did I manage? I'm not sure if I managed to.
Yeah, look at that.
Point it up. Let go then of the trigger.
Hi everyone, it's Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Keep moving away. So how do I get rid of it in from my hand?
Yeah. So you look, point it upwards.
Yeah.
And then let go of the grip.
Oh.
Hey, where's Joe?
Are you holding your grip button with your middle finger? Middle.
Yeah, but I'm not touching it. Yeah.
You're not.
Not the. No. I've just got it stuck in.
Okay.
And she just disappeared.
Sorry, I keep
Joe's
disappearing.
just disappeared, hasn't she?
Oh dear. Okay.
No, she's not on. I
over.
wonder if she's had some issue.
It finally went. Whoa.
Hey, well done.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Let's gather at the campfire until everyone arrives, and then we can begin.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Joe now. I think she's fallen off.
Welcome to Carlow Arts Festival campus. It actually looks very like Carlow itself. I can vouch for that because I was there 2 years ago, and the spatial relations of the festival area are spot on. We're going to shortly bring you on a tour of the whole of the festival hub and all the amazing world building that Ciara del Grosso has done to make this possible. It's going to include flying, it's going to include roasting marshmallows, and it's going to include a lot of art. So I'm Camille, one of your hosts for this evening, and we're delighted to have you all here. So follow our group as the evening goes on. Hope you enjoy it.
Managed to get in.
Who's there? Who's saying hello to me?
It's me, Michelle. I'm right behind you. I'm wearing the cowboy hat.
Oh, nice. Where are you? There you are. Hi. I'm going to friend you. Hold on a second.
How do I do that? Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
Michelle.
You click on the person.
Hello.
And like a little bubble
Hi,
comes up
Camille.
above you.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Emma. How are you?
Meet you.
I'm going to do something really weird in a sec, and I'm going to put Lillian onto me. So I'm going to change person. Oh, you can see it, can you?
Hello.
Body swap.
Hi.
There you are.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I can walk around.
They get very tall.
Hi, Kate.
Sure can. Hi. Hi. You wait till you teleport. Have you teleported yet?
No, I haven't.
I don't know how to
Okay,
do
so
that.
I think, are you on a desktop or what are you using?
Hello.
Okay,
I'm
so
on an
we're just waiting
Oculus
for
Rift,
Joe.
would you believe?
Oh, so fancy.
What's going on?
I
Then I
know.
don't know what you
I think we're
do.
just waiting for Joe.
And I can,
can't
my
tell
hand-
you.
We can.
I can point the finger.
Yeah.
Okay, impressive. I'm kind of pathetic, but I can teleport with an F on my keyboard. That's all I know that I can do. But
I'm crashing into my
yeah.
wall in my house here.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, girl.
Nice to
How are
see you
you?
too. Looking good.
Carlo.
Do you know why?
Christina.
Hello, Christina
something-
here. Nice to
Hi,
meet
Christina.
you.
How's it going? Great hat.
How are you?
Thanks.
Nice to meet
Feel
you.
very tall.
Tall here. And
There you
That
are,
would be the
Paul.
setup of your Guardian, I'd say. What headset are you on, James?
I'm on an Oculus Quest 2, but I was very short when I spoke to Hannah 10 minutes ago, and now I've become very tall.
You might be in
I
flight
kind of
mode.
like it though, as not a very
Yeah.
tall person. It's quite nice.
I'd stick with it, but you might be in flight mode, which means that you've looked up and pointed your trigger possibly by accident, and now you're slightly
Oh,
floating.
okay. What an amazing space.
See,
We're all going to be flying later, so
Oh,
I hope we
great.
get more
ready
instruction.
to have wings and fly. It won't be too
Oh my
long
God,
now.
yes.
So we're just
Get your
waiting for a
microphone.
couple
there
more
you are.
people to join us,
Joe.
and
Perfect,
then
cool.
we can begin.
I'm just going to give you a
Yeah, here's
megaphone.
Joe.
And what's this,
Joe.
Camille?
That is our film crew. So we
Oh,
have
hey, film
3
crew.
videographers in here. Yeah, so that's the YouTube
There
stream.
you are.
So say hi to all the audience watching
Hey, guys.
on in Flatty Land. Okay,
Hello, Joe.
kick off, I think.
Hey guys, so great to see
Hey,
you
how's it
all.
going? Congratulations. You did it.
How crazy is this? My glass
Yeah,
of
really
champagne.
crazy.
That's not right. Where's everyone's glass of champagne? Listen, I just wanted to say it's the most bizarre thing in the world. We're here. I'm here in visual in Carlo, Emma Lucy, upstairs in her office, masked up with headsets on. Normally do our launch downstairs in visual. But look, I'm delighted to be here with all you amazing people who've made an entire festival happen in the most difficult of circumstances. And particularly tonight, I just want to congratulate the amazing Ciara Grosso, who's created a stunning space that we'll all get to explore later. With amazing help from Christina Quill, who has a hat on over there.
Yay, go Christina!
Hey.
And Camille Donegan. And so Camille and I'm just going to hand over to you guys, and you can show us around and show us all the wonderful magical things we can do in Virtual Festival Campus for Carlow Arts Festival 2021 and Woman in the Machine Visual. Woo,
Yay! We are open. We have launched. This is so exciting. I'm so delighted to see so many people here and so many artists here and so many theatre people here. It's amazing. And this festival hub, it really feels like Carlow, Joe, doesn't it? Like there's
Totally.
visual, there's Carlow College. The Braun building maybe isn't actually there, but we can do things in here that we can't do in the real world, and that's what we're going to bring you through, and the world building that Ciara Grosso has made possible. Like, I go to VR festivals a lot, and this is the coolest festival hub space I've ever been in. So Tribeca, Sundance, you name it, you got to talk to Ciara when you need your festival hub built, because this is pretty awesome what she's created here. And not only that, we're going to bring you through how so many of the artists from the Carlow Arts Festival this year are being represented, and in really unusual and innovative ways in this virtual world. It seems like most of you are pretty okay with the mechanics, so that's great. Just if you do have any issues, suddenly you can't hear or talk anymore, the best thing is just to come out and come back in, and it should be okay. We're going to show you some really cool stuff. So let's just kick off, and it's a walking tour. So Ciara's going to be our guide for most of it, because she has spent a long time in here over the last kind of few weeks, couple of months, and she knows the world intimately, and I'm going to show you some bits along the way as well. So over to you, Ciara, and thank you so much for this.
Oh, thanks very much, Camille. So I guess the first thing is we can all walk around. I hope everyone knows how to teleport, because that makes it, a lot of the time there's some distances that are quite big, and if you know how to teleport, it makes it a lot quicker. So I'm on PC, so for me it's F, point somewhere and press and hold F until you get a kind of an arc that shows where you can go to. And for headset people, I think just try the buttons. I'm not sure which one's which, but anyway, we're going to go over here to this. Going to go over and start with this invisible orchestra over here, which is in these purple and grey tents over here. So well, I guess first of all, I have to kind of to introduce the space in general. Is Joe came to me first saying she wanted a festival space, and we had a great chat about kind of what we would like to do and all the kind of impossible things we wanted to do, and I had a bit of a bee in my bonnet from the I had a bit of a bee in my bonnet from the last year of COVID pushing VR into the mainstream. Was just that so many things I saw, so many VR things I saw were just really like a kind of lesser copy of what there was in the real world. And I just thought we should all be doing stuff in a kind of more fun and sort of unreal place. So, you know, obviously some of the artworks can't be represented here well in as high fidelity as they would be in the real site. So it's just kind of a taster really of the artworks, but then trying to just, you know, give it a bit of a fun environment and, you know, working with VR and what you can do there as opposed to, you know, just more grey conferences. So I'll go over to these tents now if you can move over here.
Yeah. If you're on a Quest 2, it's the B button on your right controller to teleport. So we'll see you over at the tents. Follow us. So I'm just going to read the sign.
So if you see these kind of question mark signs, you should be able to click or select them and it'll pop up the details on the artwork. So in this case, yeah, go ahead, Camille.
Yeah, so this is the Invisible Orchestra, produced by Carlow Arts Festival. Music and vocal performances are by Irish National Opera. Concepts by Michael Traynor and Carlow Arts Festival. And the technical and lighting design for the real-life version was by Michael Traynor, Connor Biddle, and Jamie Wardrop. So take a couple of minutes to go and explore the spatial audio that is here as part of this installation. We'll give you 2 minutes, and then we're going to move on to the next point of interest. Enjoy your wandering.
Lucy, you watching it? Is it jumpy? Okay, Ciara said it was jumpy. Okay.
Hey, Christina, is that you there, or are you in your? Yeah, thank you.
Is there anyone else here? Oh man. This is so surreal. I love it. He's here.
It's so impressive. Well done. Amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Really mind-blowing. Amazing.
Well, unfortunately, I had to butcher the audio files a little bit to get them to squeeze in, so I was kind of conscious that I'm sure it's really amazing in person.
Hello, how are you?
Good, yeah, we've only kicked off a few minutes. Oh, are you? I love your avatar. It's awesome.
Thank you. I kind of went.
People are just exploring the Irish National Opera piece here. So if you want to go and buzz around the tent area, and then we're just giving people a feel for everything that's here so they can come back at their leisure and experience it in its totality.
Love it. Let's show. This is so surreal. It's really weird. It's like so weird for me because I know the space. I know Carlo so well. Like with visual over there, it's like
I know.
the most
It's
insane kind of like situation.
Yeah, it gives you a sense of the festival place. It really does.
It really does. It really does.
On steroids
really cool.
and probably on acid, actually.
Hi.
Of the requirements.
Hi, Joe.
It still is a, you know,
Hi.
it's not going to work for everybody, but
Hi, good to
it's
see you.
just
How
a
you
nice
doing?
place, you know.
Great.
Great. This is amazing. I can't get over it. I'm
Cool,
like,
isn't
oh
it?
my
It's like you're in
god.
Are we able
Carlow.
to get Joe a
So
megaphone?
Lucy,
Because
Hannah
it can't be
Mulligan.
heard, or people, if anyone's talking, they can't be heard.
Oh,
I'm
is Emma
recording
Lucy
without a
here?
megaphone.
Okay.
Sorry,
Anybody
Guys, do you
speaking,
wanna-
they need a megaphone.
It's getting all very
Hannah.
social. Should we bring people to Braun?
Hello, Hannah. How are you?
Actually, yeah,
sorry,
we're
myself,
Good. I'm
we're on
really
a
good.
tour here,
Thank you.
myself and Camille.
It's okay. No. I'm
Okay.
organised.
Everyone's enjoying themselves too much, I think.
We need a megaphone
Right.
to get people to tell us to
Um,
continue
So,
the
yeah.
grab one, Ciara.
I'll just tell everyone
Thank
to
you
kind
very
of.
much. I love your hat.
Carlo said to me to
Hello,
ask you to use
everyone.
your megaphone when you're
Sorry
speaking.
to
Traditional.
Okay.
sorry to talk over everyone for a second. I know it's very rude, but we'll get you back on the tour, and then there'll be a kind of social mixer bit just at the end. So I'm going to gather everyone, and then I'll turn off this obnoxious megaphone now in a minute. So we're going to go over to this part, the meditation sphere, which is just looks like a kind of shiny black orb at the moment. So I'm going to teleport over here. Follow me.
So just to say, we're giving you a taster tour of the festival hub so that you can come back here at your leisure and experience it in its totality. And we'd love you to bring others in here and bring them around. That would be really, really cool. So yeah, we're giving you a taster of all the bits that are on display and that are possible. And then, yeah, come in and in relation to this meditation orb, so some of you know that I work on a project called Solasfior, which is a meditation app. This is one of the videos that we have in our app, and if anyone would like to try it like as a beta tester, just let me know and I can get you a login. But you can walk in, so technically 360 video is not supported in Altspace, but Ciara found a way to make it happen. So it's not amazing quality, it's not maybe the best fidelity that you would have in the app, but you can just step into this orb and it's auto playing one of the meditations. So hop in and have a gander and then come back at your leisure for the full 5-minute breathing space.
So funny, everyone going into the orb for meditation at the same time. That's cray. I love it though.
It's a funny experience doing social meditation. Not sure how well it works with a group of people in there, but oh, Joe, by the way, you should have a megaphone now. I've made you a host, so you should have host tools now. If you want to use it.
I'd love to not be heard, but I seem to be being heard all the time. I have it off, but thank you.
Okay.
Bill,
Um,
can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect.
I had to stop the stream because it was glitchy. We're still recording it, so we'll just put it up after.
Because Emma Lucy is watching it live.
Well, we just pulled it there a second ago because we couldn't fix the glitchiness without stopping it completely, taking off our headsets.
She said it's only a very slight delay. Seems to be able to view it okay.
It was jumping
here. It might be worth continuing.
It was jumping on my computer.
Again?
It was jumping on my
computer. Seems to be fine.
Was it jumping? Was it jumping on your computer that was also recording the thing, or was it jumping?
Oh, Carlos is recording it. I was just viewing.
Oh, okay.
You hear me?
Yeah,
Right, okay.
If we're still recording it, we can put it up straight after.
Yeah. Okay, well that's something we're probably
watching live. So I think we should broadcast
even
live.
If it's a bit glitchy. Yeah, I
think so. Yeah, Emma Lucy's sitting here giggling away, enjoying it. So let's
go over here.
Can we tell Carlos to keep going, please, Christina?
I don't know if we can get it back on now. Hang on.
I'm working on it.
Okay, well look, you knew there'd be some teething problems anyway.
Carlos,
great.
Anyway. Right, so where were we going to go next? We were going to go to the campfire, is that right?
Do we want to pop by the film?
Ah, yes, you're right, absolutely.
Yeah, let's keep the stream deadly.
Yeah. So we're going to show you how the films work in general. So there's one example, as you can see, on the front of Carlow College. So we're going to pop over there, and basically there's proximity triggered audio. When you come close to the screen, the audio starts playing. So we'll go over to this film as an example, but that will be the same for all the other artworks that you're going to encounter later. Oh, over to Carlow College.
On a note, and just a note on that, I actually don't. I think because we're all in here together, it's basically it'll be whoever triggered it first, sort of thing.
First.
So
Gotcha.
it'll just be running. They'll just be running on a loop in the background. But yeah.
Okay, let's pop over to the movie. Un día de casa.
It might be frozen. Should we go? It's so
It's
weird.
frozen?
Strange. Oh, no, no.
Frozen?
Just weird. Apparently it's working fine in the real world. That's strange.
So yeah, the thing with streaming video in a social VR setting and why it's kind of not something they really want you doing is that it basically, it's streaming, it's sharing it across everybody's internet. So it can be a bit funny, you know, it's it's kind of experimental.
Yeah.
Okay. It's interesting. So is it playing for everybody else now?
It's playing for me. I think what it probably does is probably it'll probably slow and catch up for certain people at certain times. I mean, it's a social video isn't, it's not really perfect. But,
yeah. Oh. Yes, come in, come in. Hello. Come in to me. How are you?
Get a room, even a virtual room. Get a tent. Look, there's tents over there, Tom and Joe. Brilliant.
Sorry.
Okay, we're going to move on. So now you know how to
on.
trigger the film's audio. So we're going to move over to the campfire now. And we've got some interesting interactions to show you. Oh, yeah, that's what we're doing next. No.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so over to the campfire, everyone. So depending on your device, for me, when I grip the Oculus Quest 2 with the middle finger, it will help me to grab a rocket. And once I've grabbed it, just point it in the direction I want it to go, and I let go of the grip and it flies up. Same is true for grabbing stick, sticking it in the marshmallow, coming on over to the fire, and burning the marshmallow, and then eating it. Quite satisfying. No calories. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, if you're hungry, this will make you more hungry. Ah, I lost mine. Ah, it's a pre-made one here now on the ground. 5-second rule.
Rub it off. 3-second rule, yeah. The ground.
Yeah. Middle finger on the, the grab button, like, which is the middle finger button on the right hand controller. On my right from my left.
Also, if you're on PC and you got stuck with something in your hand, you can just press escape. I learned recently.
That microphone.
How do you pick that microphone? Don't forget that. How do you pick old? Do you just pop them in? What am I doing wrong here?
Yeah.
Holding one.
Oh yeah, that's a sparkler. No, that's a sparkler, Hannah. So bring that straight up to the fire and stick it in the fire, and it should light up.
Hello.
How are you? I'm all right. How are you? Do you have a nice holiday?
Hey, sparklers!
Oh my god, and it actually trails. You can draw.
Yeah.
That's the coolest. Come up in my hand.
Oh, it does work. Yes.
Nothing much. Going for a
Yeah.
walk.
All right.
They're free. They're environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
Did you see your girlfriend?
Yeah.
And you can't get burned walking in the fire as well.
Yeah.
So you're.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hey, we're firewalkers.
Yeah.
Right.
Which one is
Okay.
that?
Okay.
Did I have it? Yes, I still have it.
I mean, is that the one that's like the future picture? If you went
It's kind of
With her?
furthest.
No,
bottom
it's
of
behind
the
that.
hand. And you.
Yeah, of
It's not
course.
your index finger one. It's your
Marrying,
middle finger
having
one.
children.
Yeah, your finger's probably resting on it.
Well,
So it's not the button at the back. It's the button kind of near at the bit that you grab, the little bit at the bottom that you grab a hold of.
I just wanted to say hi.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey.
Got it.
Excellent.
Now go stick it in the fire. Yeah.
Let's go.
Hands
I
down.
want you to
Oh
meet.
my.
I want you to meet a good
Hands in
friend
the fire.
so.
You can go closer.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, the
What
mic
device
working
are you
out.
on? You on you're on a Mac?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, sorry, where did you?
Camille,
Yep.
should we move along?
Okay, everyone. I hope you got to eat some marshmallows and light some sparklers. We're going to continue with the fantasy, exciting realm of things you can't do in real life, or not do easily. And is it wing time, Ciara?
It should be wing time. Yeah, I just want to point out this is probably will be around the fire is where you'll find talks and things that'll be scheduled to run. It'll be near this fire and in this general area. So this is where we'll be gathering in future. Yeah, and for now, if we want to go get our wings over by the cathedral, back where we came.
So meet here for the talks next week.
There's also some
follow
fun
us.
toys and things down on the beach, but we'll let you to discover those on your own.
Hey, this way for wings. It's not a Red Bull promo. This way, everyone. This way. Time to get your wings. Come on. Come and get your wings. Come on the tour.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Okay.
Here as well, and well, it's actually CCTV camera. So this is where, and I guess we should point out that while you're in Altspace, you can also take photos and you can take selfies. So if you check your main menu button, there will be a selfie and a camera, and they both work on a timer. So selfie, you'll be in the picture, and camera, it'll be facing what you're facing.
Now, Ciara, tell us how to get wings.
Okay, you got wings. Some people have already figured out the wings nicely.
Yeah.
If you point, now I'm on PC, so I actually
This
I can't remember
Disneyland,
my.
Appa.
So if you point at these, these
basically.
little boxes,
It's a Disneyland for adults.
the little the little square beside the name of the wing type.
Second
click that or select it.
So
You can get the
creepy.
wings. It's a
Yes,
bit
where
fiddly
are you?
sometimes,
Where are
but you
you?
can get.
Yeah.
There you are, there you are, there you are.
You met someone here, or did you meet
Yes,
someone
I
on your
did.
holiday?
No, I met someone on here. Said that you had
Who?
married her, but you're very rude and that you had been drunk. That you came back and said.
Sorry to interrupt. Are you guys part of the
I'm
tour?
I'm sorry, yes, please.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. No, we're just going to keep going if that's okay. Thanks.
Yeah, sorry,
There'll be time for
sorry,
mingling
that's
later. Brilliant.
sorry,
Thanks.
yeah, of course.
Oh dear, we're being rude.
Get any.
We've been very rude. Yes, sorry.
Okay, so fly. Show us how to fly, Ciara. Who wants to fly?
I want to
How
fly.
do
but
I get
can't
my
any
wings? Sorry.
There you go, I wanna fly. So yeah, there's different ways of flying. You can do it the extreme way, or you can do it the kind of classic way.
Keep trying. I'm gonna
So
keep
if
trying,
you-
Hannah. I'm on a mission now.
If you go into your main menu,
Butterfly.
there's the circle menu with the different buttons, and in the middle there's the bigger button that says menu. It's like an Altspace triangle. And if you go into that and then go to settings, and then input, input has an option to fly, which you can turn on. And if you turn that on, that's the classic way of flying. You just turn that on and then you look into the air.
Oh, it's happening. I didn't notice.
Move upwards, and it basically just starts levitating you slowly and in a very manageable and reasonable pace. Now, if you want to go the extreme way, which not everybody likes, and actually the extreme way only works if you're on a headset. It doesn't work on PC or Mac, so I can't actually show you this right now. Camille, can you show the pen, the flight pen?
tool?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can remember how to generate it.
It's in the same settings. It's in items, not input. So input is where you find the normal fly. And then items is where you find the flight pen. So you can actually spawn one if you've got a friend. You can give them a pen. You can spawn loads of them.
So I just spawned this fella here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to grab it with my middle trigger, and then I'm going to point and fly. I can go. I'm basically directing my flight path, which is quite like a roller coaster. Woohoo!
So yeah,
Carlow Arts Festival gives you wings.
Stop giving Red Bull free publicity. So is anyone having trouble? I don't see many flight pens in the world.
I don't know how to do this.
So let's get everyone flying first of all. So you click on, so you see that radial dial with all your settings. Click on the middle button, which has that Altspace A. Then you go to settings, input, and turn on fly. It's off by default. So you need to turn that setting on and then close that menu. And then just look up and point your trigger if you're on a headset. Oh, no, sorry, up with the joystick.
It's basically if you're on a PC or a Mac, you would just use the walk button.
No, I don't have wings and I can't fly, so I'm a
you actually don't need wings to fly.
Yes, you don't need wings to fly,
So, Camille, so I'm pointing my pointer upwards and I'm looking upwards.
Did you turn fly? Oh, yeah. Did you turn fly on?
Yeah.
That setting's on? Okay. Yeah, and then, sorry, it's your joystick on the left hand that you push up. I think I said a button, that was wrong.
All right.
It's like walk. It's as if you're walking on the ground, but just looking in the air.
No, it's not doing it. Oh, my joystick.
I had
two little circular buttons.
Just double check the fly setting saved for you.
Which one?
Kind of little one that goes 360, the kind of arcade ones.
Yeah. Do I press it in?
No, you press it up.
Working.
For some reason,
I think you might need to.
Or you could try grabbing the flight tool either, Hannah, and using that. So you grab that, the grab button now. So you could try grabbing that guy. Then as you're grabbing it, you press the, yay, you're flying, Hannah. Great.
I'm not flying.
Michelle, you're not flying. Oh, you're actually carrying all those pens with you. I didn't realize that they're all grab one as
James,
you want to pick
where
it
did
up.
the flight tool come
From?
from?
Pen, you've got it in your hand. And then
I don't know.
Using the other hand,
I don't have one.
pull on the end of it. As if
you can spawn one from your settings. Yeah, that's where it came from.
Okay.
Now, there you go.
Did you get one of these, James? Did you try this?
Is it in my items? Oh, I see. Spawn, yes.
Yeah, there you go. Got one there. So you just go over and grab it like you do with the middle button, and then using the trigger at the front, draw yourself a flight path. It's pretty trippy.
So yeah, if everyone's flying and oh, a very fine mustache over there. Everyone's flying. We can fly over to the main where the exhibition is. If anyone's stuck on flying that needs a bit of help, you can also teleport over there, but you can fly up and it's pretty fun.
I got my wings, everybody.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so we're going to head over to the Braun building where the woman in the machine sign is, and you're going to find out how to teleport to the art installations. Oh, this way. Woohoo!
Yeah, before we go in, just want to point out this is a separate. I've divided this into two kind of main areas because the exhibition site is even more experimental than this one in terms of streaming a lot of video, and so we had a bit of problems initially. So it wasn't working for absolutely everybody. So I thought, this is where this area here, this main world, is where all the talks and things are going to happen, and it's got less video. So this should work for more people, but performance may vary might not work at all in the exhibition site. So hopefully it'll work for everybody. But if you do get a problem, it might crash if you're on an older device, and or it might not show you all of the artwork. So it's kind of experimental into this next bit. But if you do crash out, you know, feel free to come back here and either try again or just hang out in the main festival area. But to use the teleporter, you go ahead and just basically select it, so like go click on it or point at it and trigger.
Yeah, step into it, and you'll be on mute when you teleport to the new world, so just unmute yourself so you can chat and hang out. See you on the other side.
See you on the other side. If anyone's having any trouble getting to the teleporter, hopefully everyone can get in now. I hope there's no.
Let's go, girls. Off we go. Bye. Oh, sugar.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Great. There will be
So you can
dancing,
get back,
everyone, just to let you know.
Yeah. So yeah, you can get back where you came with that teleporter, and then go on inside for the woman in the machine.
Oh, hi, James.
Yeah,
You
so
look
you're in
different
free
here.
roaming mode.
Oh, great. I missed that little bit.
So we.
Oh, you're free
Just
to roam
around now. You're
free to roam.
free to
There's
roam.
artworks. Yeah, there's artworks inside. There's an audio installation. There's some videos, and there's a disco if you go in to the right as well, with some wings and videos and things.
So can I ask you?
Oh, sorry. I think I just teleported mid question from someone.
Oh,
You
sorry.
asking me
Hi.
something? Sorry.
Yeah, just so this is in the virtual world, but then is this a replica of something from what's really in Carlo at the moment, or is this all digital?
Yes. No, this is actually, well, this is mostly replicas of real stuff. So I guess we should have said that earlier. So this is, they're obviously not linked together in the same space in the real world, but
yes. Okay, of
the Braun,
like
this,
the shell
this
here
site
is
we're in,
based on shell is based on
yeah,
a real shell.
these are, well, the shell is, I think it's an immersive, it's actually like not just a video, it's a kind of an interactive thing. But because of the limitations of this platform, it doesn't let you actually do it that way. But the videos, the artwork, these are all, most of them are things that exist in the site. And then there's a lot more as well that we couldn't fit in. So yeah, and there are.
So can I ask, is it, are you building this with architects replicating sites, or how is it, or did you do it, or do you learn the coding?
Sorry, go on. Did I learn the coding? So this is, I'm not sure how much you know about this kind of platform, Altspace. Do you know anything about it?
No, nothing actually.
Okay, so basically it's a kind of a social media platform for VR. So we chose to use this because we really wanted the main priority. Now we knew we weren't going to be able to replicate the artworks in the best quality that they're in real life, or some of them anyway. So we wanted to really focus on what you can do well in virtual reality, which is have a social kind of, you know, experience of stuff digitally, and like even a cartoony representation, you can still get quite a good feel of being with people with the kind of spatial audio. You can break off and have chats. So we chose to go with this platform, which is limited in some ways, but it's actually really, it's amazing really what it can do. It basically, it handles all of what we would call the networking or the multiplayer aspect. It does all of that for you. So I don't have to worry about coding, all that kind of thing, and we don't have to worry about supporting it on our networks. And it does kind of, you know, it's not supported by absolutely everyone, but it does a really good job of kind of having an entry point for a lot of different people. But what it lets you do is kind of create worlds using tools. There's a game engine, Unity, that I use to make things, and it supports quite a lot of the features of that, but mostly it just kind of supports animations and 3D and graphics. It doesn't support any code, so basically that was the kind of main limitation for me, is that I can't put in interactive stuff. So I kind of, you have these little toys and things that are there, but you can't have a audio that'll start when you come and hit a trigger or something like that, which would be, what you'd really want to do for an installation. And there are limitations. So it does support, like, a lot of people on mobile or on different headsets can use it. So that means that you have to kind of meet certain requirements, and you can't have all of the fanciest graphics or the fanciest, most complex models. So that's kind of what we were working
I mean,
with.
it's amazing because you can move around it, and like loads of people can move around Carlo. Like that's amazing, really, that you could kind of build something like how long does it take to build this Carlo world, I suppose?
Well, the building of it actually didn't take too long. I think I working on that and other stuff at the same time, I probably took a couple of weeks to come up with the design and work with Joe and work with the other people to try and kind of replicate it. So, trying to do a reimagining of it. But the main thing was really trying to get everything to fit at the end. So it was kind of just trying to squeeze in more stuff without breaking everything, because we are doing things that aren't like Altspace tells you what sort of, it says, okay, use this number of objects or use this level of complexity in a 3D model. Don't use too much of this and don't use too much of that. And we were really kind of going, well, we've got all this artwork. We don't want it to be really low quality. We want to try and make it a bit better. We've got all these audio pieces and we don't want them to be really compressed. But, I was kind of pushing things a bit and seeing how many videos can we get away with and a lot of that sort of stuff. And so it's, that sort of part took a long time because I had to just try and squish everything in and then retest, and sometimes it would just be a bit too much. So yeah, it's been kind of the last month and a half to 2 months just working on it, but that's a lot of that time is just
it's so impressive. It's really exciting and impressive. I'm like trying to figure out how I could get pals of mine in here. I've actually just got a quest 2 days ago, so I'm like super excited. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it'll be open for the next 10 days, and I presume we should probably leave it open for a bit longer because there isn't really any reason to shut it down then. So it'll be open all the time, and you can explore around and everything. And then there's also going to be some events, talks with artists and things like that. That'll be the timetable of that will be on the Carlow Arts Festival website.
Yeah,
so.
no, I'm doing one of those, or I'm involved with some of these guys in that. Oh, hello again. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Camille,
your wings back.
Thanks,
yeah, they're so nice.
James is part of the theatre talk next Wednesday night, which I'm really excited about.
Yeah. But it's just, I was just saying how impressive it is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm actually just, I'm quite relieved because I was just seeing like 20 people standing in front of the video and thinking that hasn't broken, because we, it's very hard to know how we didn't really know what the limits were. We're going, well, we've tried it with 12 people. I don't know what happens if you add another person. So far so good anyway.
Yeah, multi-user test going very well, Ciara. Well done.
Yeah, well done. I'm going to have a look around. Thanks so much.
Go explore.
I'll look forward to it. I'll see you around anyway.
I was very impressed with the 360 video, like Camille's meditation video in here. That's just amazing.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's that was the only one that we kept in the end of the 360 videos, and it works pretty well for the meditation.
Yes. At one point, because there's the virtual cinema, like 7 viewer films that I curated as part of the festival. Initially, we were like, oh, maybe we'll be able to have them, but after like 2-3 videos, it crashed the world. There's another platform, social platform called Engage, and we have multiple Solus viewer videos in there, so like multi-user meditations are possible in that platform without any problems. Different platforms have different pros. Interesting.
We did one that initially we didn't do everything. Go on.
Yeah. So I went to one that was I told you about that, Camille, that the festival was called Bar. Their platform was very hard to navigate. Because, you got places and it was more accidental than.
Oh, I find Verbella like that, and people like rave about it, and I don't get it. I get stuck every time I go into Verbella, and it's really process heavy. Like
I was just thinking how happy I was because when we were first started doing this, I went through a phase of testing every platform, and I came across other ones that seemed to do more things and that would support more. 360 video was a big one. I really wanted not to have to say no to that, and I came across some really good platforms because they all do kind of one of, you know, and there was one that I really liked, but it was so much more developer friendly and it wasn't user friendly at all. And I'm really just so grateful in the last few weeks that we went with this one, because even though there has been a bit of, some people can't get in and some people kind of have these little problems that just crop up. I was just thinking, imagine if we'd gone with, you know, this platform is by far probably the most accessible one. And that probably comes with a few limitations and things, but yeah, it's very lucky we didn't go for that dev friendly one.
And I think the playfulness that's possible in Altspace, like the wings, the simple interactions, like you can really feel engaged with this environment without too much of a head melt.
Yeah,
for many of us, this is the first. So, you know, it's good to practice with something that is so user friendly, and then, you know, as the years go on, we can go more advanced.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, it's only us because we've been to so many of them that we see, oh, well, this doesn't let you do this, or this doesn't let you do that. You know, I initially thought, well, I need to be able to put code in here. I can't be doing something where there's no code. But actually, kind of a constraint like that lets you be creative in other worlds, like the other ways, like the wings, for example. You know, that's something that works with the constraints of Altspace.
And it's great, like there is a sense of community where people create various asset packs. So we'd been to the Burning Man festival and seen some assets that we liked, and then we were able to find the makers had put them up. Is that like on GitHub, Ciara, or where did they put them up?
They had those spears. We took them out in the end.
But those asset packs
there
in
was
general,
some stuff that's shared. Yeah, I was going to do that with the. Well, my wings are actually a little copy of someone's hat app that was kind of one of the sample apps that was made. So I kind of I knew I'd have to learn this whole big thing. So I just copied the publicly available hat one and kind of slapped my own wings on it in the end. So there's a lot of stuff like that. And I think probably, you know.
Practice group.
Yeah, there's a really good community. I haven't really been involved in it that much, but I have had some tech support from other people who are doing world building and kind of making these MREs, which is what these wings are. It's a kind of like a kind of a little web app that hooks into Altspace. The whole world. There's people making first-person shooters in Altspace, which I don't even know how they managed to even think of it. But there's some amazing stuff being done.
Wow.
I'll avoid them for sure.
No, I'm not ready for that.
Yeah, there's always people like that, isn't there? I'm going to go and check some stuff out. We
I'm gonna go
in here long, or are we going to go back in the other space, or what's the plan?
I think we could just amplify your voice, Ciara, and tell everybody that they're welcome to stay, but maybe we'll meet back at the campfire for kind of to close off, and if anyone has any questions.
Sure, okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll have a drink around the campfire, a virtual drink. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. We're just on time now, so.
Okay, so hello everyone. Hope I'm not interrupting your conversations with my amplified voice. We just wanted to say that we're done with the tour, so everyone is welcome to stay or wander around or do whatever they like. And myself and Camille, we're going to go back to we're going to use the teleporter outside to go back to the campfire, and we'll be around for a little while just to answer any questions and chat to anyone who wants to. But you're more than welcome to stay here or come with us, whichever you like. And the whole festival site will be open for the next 10 days, possibly more. So come back whenever. Okay, thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
This was great, but I can't find the wine.
It's it's imaginary, unfortunately.
Virtual
wine.
virtual jugs.
There are virtual drinks back in the festival site, but unfortunately you can't. You have to use your imagination for them.
Yeah.
So. Anyway.
Great.
It's kind of funny just catching glimpses of conversations that are happening like actual
And then as you go close to any of the screens, the audio for them will play.
Hi, sorry, I don't have any
There's
hands.
a meditation orb over behind that
I'll wave at
cube
people. I can't.
from
Oh no,
my
that's the wrong
company,
one.
Solus
Let's
Vior,
see.
so
Sorry,
like a
I'm just-
meditation
Oh.
we have. And if you go up by the woman in the machine sign, there's a teleporter to all of the art installations. This is a representation of the
Can I ask you a
curated
question?
physical
Yes,
art
absolutely.
installation for Carlow
Do you
Arts
know
Festival
Jo
in
Mangan?
Ireland, which is just launched.
I do.
Now, this is the launch event.
You do?
So welcome.
I do.
Where is she?
Oh, was it
Is she anything
cancelled
to
this
do
year
with,
because of
with this? Are
COVID?
you friends or?
She is.
It's
Yeah.
cut
How did you
down.
find
There
your
is
way
some
here?
in person, face to face.
Well,
So
I
this
just saw
installation with the
Carlo
tents and the
festival
opera performance
in
is
Ireland,
happening.
and I just thought
So
of
that
Jo,
is
and I
actually going to
just
happen
Oh, that's
wanted
super.
to
No, this
again
is
have a
her.
live, but it's also being
This is
virtually
her
represented
event.
here, and
So
we're
we are
streaming
just. There's Joe
from
behind you.
here.
This is
People
Joe. I
who
just
do
bumped
not
into
have
a
a
friend of
headset or
yours
access
who has stumbled in here by out of
making
sort of from Altspace.
the festival available
No
in
way.
multitude of ways and reimagining
Hey, Joe.
multiple audiences.
Very good.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, and
Joe,
this
are
is
you
Joe, the
muted by any
artistic
chance?
director.
Essentially.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, sorry, Dan. I was there being all delighted to see you, but you didn't hear me say it. So great to see you. That's amazing. Stupidly
Yeah, so
left
we
my
are on the
bloody
main
Your
page anyway.
meditation orb here.
to see you.
Yeah,
Great to see
enjoy
you.
it, Jack.
Big
See ya.
kiss.
Michael
Yeah, thank
Trainer
you.
is
Appreciate
downstairs.
it.
Can you believe it?
Nice
In
to meet you.
reality,
This is so funny. He
And
just wandered in and
Michael Trainer is downstairs in reality.
That's
Oh,
super.
really?
So I didn't. So we're on
That's
the
incredible.
main page anyway. That's great.
No, he's doing a piece for
It's
the.
fantastic.
So he's downstairs installing it.
Super. Hello.
Is this your environment or is it Ciara's?
Yeah. Well, Ciara
It's
made
both, it's
it
both.
for the festival, for Carlow Arts Festival. Ciara's the creator.
At Joe's behest.
She riffed on the reality of where I physically am right now, which is actually in that building there. Where is it? Visual, kind of behind me there.
Oh, super.
Isn't that mental?
Yeah,
That's
it's
funny.
very
I
meta.
my bloody headset ran out of juice, so that's why I disappeared for a while. How did it all go?
Oh, okay.
Oh, really great. But everyone's still in looking at the artworks. We said come back and chat more, but everyone's just loving, like in awe of the art and the representation of the art. So they're going to be there for a while, I'd say.
Yeah.
So thrilling.
Great.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Great.
Yeah, no,
well
it's
done, everyone.
amazing. Well
Thanks,
done,
thanks,
Ciara.
everyone.
We had quite a few people, so we know that lots of people in here. We're on the main page.
Yeah,
On
that's a
Altspace,
super
lots of
relief
people have
because
just wandered in,
had
which is
no idea
amazing.
what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we
oh,
go.
good.
Pretty new ground, Dan. So it's kind of free and exciting and brilliant and
Yeah, trying
It
to
is
strike a
wild.
balance between doing loads of stuff and not and doing the safe thing and then putting everything in that you want and just trying to kind of fight that for the whole time. It's just been like no, but I don't want to take that out. No, but we need to. So I think we've got a balance okay between people being able to get in.
absolutely sure.
Oh yeah.
Jesus, that's mad.
So, yeah.
And
my only regret is that my Rift stopped working and I can't.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
I can't be in VR.
Let's go to the bar. Let's go to the bar and have a chat. Move away from the guys.
Oh dear.
Sure.
I'll hook it up again now and when I have a chance and get back in. But I just thought it'd be safer to be on PC.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see if this person
so-
needs some guidance. So in terms of people coming in by themselves, I guess the signs are here. Just wondering, do we need like an audio file that would just be at the spawning point saying Joe just doing a little intro? Would that
Yeah, there's
something?
also an instructions thing on the event. There's when people enter, they'll see these instructions, and I didn't actually put anything for that because I haven't experienced to see that. So we could even just put a little blurb together that people would see when they come in. If you can think of what the text for that should be, or we can put the audio file in as well. We'd have to make it really teeny though, but I mean it could be because it's just talking. We could just have it here
I
at the
kind of like the
signpost at
idea of
spawn point.
Joe just recording it, like the audio, into like a phone or a pretty decent audio clip of her
totally, that would
welcoming
work.
everyone and saying, giving people permission to just wander around and explore.
Yeah,
and give
what
them a
I'd
bit
really
of
like is if it was like a Wizard of Oz, but Joe's avatar's head, but in kind of Wizard of Oz form. But
Yeah, I was wondering, could you do that? But
could in a different, we're in a different world and a different life.
Yeah.
Making
would
work
have
for
a
myself
billboard.
after the fact.
You could do a cardboard cutout of Joe's avatar and then have that
that's a good
with
idea,
the
yeah.
audio.
No, I really
I'm not
really
Joe.
want
I'm
to
virtual
step into
Joe
that
that's
now.
omnipresent here at this festival.
I actually just think it's such a laugh that murder face is here.
That's not a scary name at all. You're very welcome to the Carlow Arts Festival. We're just launching tonight. This is the world builder, Ciara.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. It's awesome.
Nice
There's
to
a lot
meet
of
you,
art
murder face.
installations and opera piece over here by the tent. So as you get close to some of the installations, you'll hear the audio. That's all spatial audio. You can get some wings over there and fly. Toast some marshmallows and light some sparklers over by the campfire. Drink some virtual booze and hang out with some aerialists under the tent. And over by the woman in the machine sign, there's a teleporter to bring you to the representation of the curated arts pieces. There's several films and art and audio installations in there. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cheers, now.
Hi. We should have taken some pictures. I took one or two.
I took a couple, but the selfies
cool.
are just so selfie-y. Here, let's take a selfie of us.
Okay.
Oh, selfie.
Yeah. Okay. So, are we?
Yeah.
Cool.
That works.
Good. Oh, hey guys.
Hello.
Hello
How'd you get
there. We
on?
just went raving. It was great.
Yeah, I had a good bop myself. Yeah.
So
Enjoy
nice.
that.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Yeah, you really felt like you're on a club dance.
totally. It really
pretty
works. That whole
hanging.
like the
Yeah.
sound is so amazing, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
the
It's so much more important than, yeah, I found at the beginning of the lockdown that, the beginning always like proper pandemic time, that I was so sick of all the Zooms, and my friends and I started playing the Star Trek game in VR. And I mean, the game itself wasn't really the point. We would just sit around the table and just chat in spatial audio. And I just found it so much more like hanging out and chatting with people. I was like less tiring and kind of more like being there, even though we had like Star Trek character faces and didn't look like ourselves at all. Just the audio was just the whole thing.
Yeah, the audio makes
think
a
the audio's-
huge difference. Yeah, it's
really good
absolutely
considering
brilliant.
Ciara, like you had to compress it so much, right? And it still sounds
Yeah,
great.
so we weren't sure if we'd even put it in the tents over there, but I thought we'll just have to tell everyone that it has been compressed a lot, but I didn't want to lose it altogether as it, we had the tents and everything.
Yeah, it's still a strong representation of the work, I think.
And then
Do you
there's
think,
Jen's
Hannah?
piece that was made specific for the site as well as in there, in the Braun site.
Ciara? What did you say there, Ciara? Sorry, what was made for
Sorry,
the site?
and there's an audio installation in the Braun, in the Woman in the Machine world. That's Jen Kirby's audio installation that was made for VR, as far as I'm aware. I think it was.
Okay.
She's actually the only one that I like worked actually with her to kind of test it out and see what would fit for the spatial kind of area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And was she happy enough with how it sounded?
This built in Unity. What's this? How is it built?
So there's Altspace kind of lock down their system so that you can't really bring in everything. So you have to use they have like an uploader for Unity. So it supports quite a lot of things from Unity, but no script or code. So it just supports, like, you can put in animations. So the animations, 3D models, and then it doesn't support things like light effects. So you kind of have to be, most of the solid and the animation stuff is made in Unity, and then I bring it into Altspace, and then Altspace has its own little things like the fire and the kind of interactive things like the wand, the sparklers and the fireworks. Those are Altspace bits, and the lights are Altspace as well. And then you can kind of put the two together. But yeah, Unity is kind of the bulk of it.
Yeah. It's amazing.
What was your favorite part, Anna?
It's hard to say. I do think the exhibition is cool, and the music up there and the sound is, I absolutely, I was so blown away by the sound up there.
Right.
But even here now, someone's setting off the firecracker, and it's brilliant. Sound is
Yeah,
so good.
those are fun things. Yeah.
This is Monty. He just moved to Wales and he ended up in Carlow. Who do you know?
No.
Hi again, Monty.
That's brilliant.
The
Hello,
story.
Monty.
Yes,
no.
well travelled.
Yeah, very nice.
Very
Seems to
good.
be a lot of VR happening in Wales. Having been in Wales. Wales and
Really?
Australia seems to be very buzzed at the moment. And Mexico. Yeah.
Interesting.
Camille, was that Jack Murray that was here, or was it another Jack?
No, it was just a random Jack. He just found
Random Jack.
Yeah. He came in and
Very
he
nice.
said, "I know." He said, "Do you know Joe? Do you know Joe?" And I said, "Yes," but I thought he'd got in here because he'd been invited, and he was kind of going, "Where's Joe?" But he just saw the name Carlo Arts Fest, and he knows her from some separate thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was the Daniel guy. Was it?
Oh, was that Daniel? Yes, sorry. So the Joe is a Joe. Okay. Yes. So I'm seeing actually
right
quite
on
a
the
lot of
spawn
people
point
who
for.
are.
Oh wow, this is
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Yes,
Hey.
it gets even cooler. Welcome to Carlow Arts Festival. It's our launch tonight. You're so welcome. This is Ciara del Grosso. She built this world. It's our festival hub.
Very
There's
awesome.
a lot to see and explore. There's some opera performance happening over here. When you go close to the exhibits, the audio begins. We have films. There's lots of films. When you go close to them again, the audio will start. And there's a meditation orb over here behind the cube.
Very
and then
cool.
if you portal through the teleporter at the Woman in the Machine, you'll get to experience lots more artwork.
Cool.
We're
I'm an artist
curated for-
myself, and I love this.
Oh, great.
Nice
What kind of
Great.
art do you? What do you do?
I do acrylic, I do oil painting, and I do graphic or digital art, as well as like psychedelic note viewing kind of art.
Yeah, well, this place gets pretty psychedelic.
Yeah, actually,
You can
I
get
don't think
wings
I've ever
over there and
been.
fly.
I don't think I've ever been in the position to actually be allowed to make something with all of these colors and stuff, just random stuff as well.
Yeah.
So that's been super fun.
I want to learn how to use Unity to create my own world.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
This is probably a good starting point. Like Altspace worlds are relative.
Definitely.
Yeah, Unity, it works pretty well. You know, you have to be a bit careful of the size of the models and all the materials and things. But
can you use Blender or Terrigen or any of those programs with it?
I use Blender, and I just export everything as an FBX or an OBJ to Unity, and then you can
Okay,
it's
very
no
cool.
problem to use that. Yeah.
Very good to know.
And you can use a lot of the stuff here, so all the models and the. No, C sharp.
C sharp. What about
C
Visual
sharp with
Basic?
Unity, yeah.
Behind you.
I've never done anything with Visual Basic, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's all fine. But yeah,
I like to
mostly
mess
C
around
sharp.
too.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got bits and
Very
pieces of
cool.
other things as well, but that's probably my favorite. Well, that and JavaScript, I've done more things with in the past as well.
Are we okay for next
But
week?
yeah,
then?
it's
We
super.
just-
Yeah,
Well,
like Altspace is great.
I sent an email if we can do.
What would
I
you
was thinking
recommend
if
in
we
this
could do a
world?
call at some point on Wednesday.
I would
So I said a couple of
recommend
times in the email.
have a look at the kind of audio and the tents. So there's a video
yeah,
over
just try not
there,
to
and then
hour,
there. I mean, the most of the artwork is in through the. If you go to the portal, so I'm pointing with my actual hands, but I don't have hands of here. The portal under Women and the Machine. There's a load more video, and there's a disco in there with some music, and I think that's pretty good.
Check it out.
Yeah, cool. Nice to meet you. Enjoy.
Yeah, and
Good luck with your world building.
Yeah, like.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
In like with people talking, we'll just kind of craft some questions. So I'm asking questions that and we'll kind of go question, and then after a while, like just open it up for questions from. So I guess I'll MC the conversation more than anything else. Moderate it. Great.
Yeah.
My headset
that's
power
perfect.
is also crashing now. We're about
yeah.
to.
Right, I'm gonna head. But
Yeah.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the week.
You're so welcome, Hannah. And please bring your friends to the hub.
I shall.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Monty.
Yeah.
Good luck in
See
Wales.
you all soon. I've got to go as well, so I've got to carry on unpacking now. All the best. Good luck with the rest of the show. I'll try and come back later and have a proper look round.
Great.
Okay,
Well,
lovely.
thank you so much for coming, and to every videographer Carlos and his drone. Thank you so much for coming. Please, Ciara, we're signing off here with Carlos. Come over and sign off. So thank you so much. So I'm Camille Donegan. This is Ciara Grosso, who built the world. We have a series. Joe, come over here now.
Joe,
over here.
Sorry,
We're
I was
signing
chatting
off.
to my good pal Anne, who I haven't seen in 10 years, who popped in. I
Wow.
loved it. Amazing.
Well, we've just had a ton of people arrive in completely on spec because we have a feature listing on the Altspace events page. So loads of people are coming in spontaneously, and we've been giving them a little orientation piece, and everyone just blown away with what they've seen, and those who got the full tour and experience earlier are doubly blown away. Anything you'd like to say, Joe, about the rest of the talks?
Lucas, thanks, Neil. Thanks, Ciara. I didn't know so many wonderful people would pop in from over the world to see what we're up to in tiny, exciting, wonderful Carlo, but I'm delighted you all have. So, and yeah, listen, keep coming back. We're doing some events during the week. We're having interesting talks with artists that are part of the festival. And actually, yeah, I mean, this is just part of what we're doing. A huge amount of the work in the festival is on our website, all free to stream for the most part. www.carloartsfestival.com. Got Latin American dance films, architecture, amazing curated VR strand that Camille has put together for us. And it's anyway, delighted to be here, delighted to have gotten to this point. Thank you so much, Ciara, for your amazing work, and we're delighted. Thanks, love.
Thanks, guys. I just want to point out there's a link. The link to Carlow Arts Festival is in the description of this event, so you should be able to find
cool.
it.
I'll have a look at that later.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks so much, everyone.
Thanks a million. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Camille, Ciara.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thanks for coming by, everyone.
Cool.
And we'll see you for there's 10 days of events now, so see you all.
Yeah. See you at the next
one.
one.
See you at the next one. Bye, guys.
See you at the next one. Thanks,
Well done,
guys.
guys.